Good evening. It is 7:51 p.m. I am cooking some potatoes for dinner. Just got home from church. Had a phenomenal time with as much as sermons are good, and we need to hear a good sermon, fellowship. Believe it or not, as church is taught that it is within us. Now the New Millennium Church is a building with a congregation, group of humans that may or may not believe but have or want that faith walk. The following. The fellowship. This is totally freestyling. I don't take notes or anything. I just want to make a video this tonight. All these videos, I just go with the flow. What's on my heart, what I feel like. I was watching a Soil King. He's a farmer, and he called one of his videos, or he calls his videos videography, which makes sense. So in a way, we're writing a journal. This is a journal you actually can listen to and visualize, view it. Anyways. I want to touch bases on my obsession with kids. But you love kids! I love kids. Oh, God, I love kids. I really love kids. Oh, God, I love kids. Oh. Nothing like an innocent soul. There's nothing on this world that is like an innocent soul. From what I understand, the Bible teaches us to be like kids, vulnerable. Does that make any sense? And then watching the vulnerable souls act out on what they are, who they are, how their personalities are going to be. That's by nature. You have some goods and bads, and that is determined whether they excel on criticizing or encouraging. Don't want to get too simple, and I don't want to get too deep. But I am letting you think. Hopefully outside, more than just some box or circle. Thought-wise. I better flip these tomatoes. Or tomatoes. I better flip these potatoes. Yeah. I'm very excited to either go home or go back to my birthplace. Or there's always that third option. Who doesn't want to be wanted? Love. Not just wanted. I'm not talking about America's Most Wanted. But of course, a human wants to be wanted. Animals want to be wanted. I think the trees, in a way, want to be wanted. I'm pretty sure this juice wants to be wanted. I'm starting to sound like one of these pastors. Semi-repeating myself. So fucking old. Excuse my fucking French. Get to the point. If you have nothing better to say, sit down. Don't waste my motherfucking time! I love you. As you keep moving. Doing your things. I love church. And I'm finally excited that we're getting back to reality. Back to purpose. I can see it even evolving and changing within this couple years of just me not only seeing this world through different view, not forgetting the rear view. But as I'm growing, maturing, and I feel like the generation of mine, the 30s, and I don't want to get down to the 40s and 50s, not looking down on you or anything like that, but it's just we're growing up, the American side, if that makes any sense. And with that said, it's more of just letting, I don't want to say just kids, I don't want to focus on the kids. It's more than just the kids. The kids are going to be feeding off what we're doing, but finally coming together and finding yourselves, whether it's just anything you can think of in a good vibe way. It's just all so beautiful. I don't know y'all want to hear detail. Who doesn't want to see a detailed creative picture? And I'll just say, hey, that's a giraffe. Look at the fucking outline. Excuse my fucking French. Nobody's fucking perfect. Fuck! I wasn't cussing on purpose, believe it or not. That's where it's wrong. When I'm like, man, I'm like, fuck this, fuck that. Like, that was nasty. Like, I just said that because I wanted to say that for it. Previously, just a few seconds before that, fuck. Passion. And again, nobody's perfect. We're drinking some time because we're celebrating. We want to go outside and beyond of greatness or maybe sadness. Maybe we're sad and we want to really cope with our emotions. And I don't know how that all works. But long story short, we reach extremes. We reach levels that might be healthy or not healthy to all or some. With me in general, I'm going to get back to the main topic. I don't want to waste nobody's time. As these churches, clubs, you want to call it, will only be growing. Sad to say, and I hope that's not the case. But we come together in discomfort, trials, bad energy, looking for the right affection. There's a lot that we could be working on, we could be doing, and I've realized that we can't attack everything. From wanting a brand new church to throwing down greenhouses in poverty countries, when we have homeless people starving hungry in our own city. Unfed, unclean. Not realizing all it takes is the wrong move. Picking up the wrong chance. And your life is done. I don't gamble. I don't like gambling. But that thrill does get a little fun. As much as I love picking up the cup, believe me, I really do. Nothing like that feeling of no worries. That mindset of just, man, nothing is worrying you at the moment. Of course, everything in moderation, you know. I do know one thing. As much as we're supposed to be here for each other, nothing in this world matters but what you, yourself, I'm going to say me, myself, and I, but you, yourself, and you can do for you. I hope you accept that, if anything, out of this whole video and take it to heart on such an extreme level that is very narcissistic, very selfish, very self-centered, all about you. To focus that on being not just better than someone, not on a competition level with anyone else, maybe within yourself, but better yourself. Don't give up on goals. If you've never been competitive, don't be scared to set that bar. And if it's not in you, you're just a follower, like on a whole nother level follower. Nothing wrong with that. The food chain needs you. In a jokingly serious way, I'm so frustrated, it's not even funny. It's just not fair. Life is just not fair. It's not fair. Life is not fair. Life is not fair. Oh, life is not fair. Life is not fair. Oh, God. I miss my father so much. I miss my grandpa so much. But I miss my dad. Oh, God. I miss my dad so much. I can finally rest understanding his concept, his passions, his motives, his energy, wanting to succeed. And then finding out how that devil, that little devil, loves to get in between. God bless the kids.